Can I get you something?
It's your mofo butter laying me to the bone, jacking me up. Tight me.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Cuddy say can't hang.
Oh, stewardess, I speak jive.
So, do you like stuff?
Welcome back, episode 3 of the Jive Stuff. House of Darkner, David Wilson, Jive Stuff, Ian Walker, the Stuff Podcast Show. Join forces again to make another amazing podcast.
Did you just mess up again?
No, I said it right to make sure I said it right.
Yeah, but you promoted your podcast, but you call mine Jive Stuff.
No, I said David Wilson of Jive Talk. House of Dark, and I went out of my way to make sure I said it right too. For you to throw a conniption like you did. Still, no winning with this guy. We joined forces once again for episode 3 of Jive Stuff. If we do, man, we might have to just do a separate whole another thing after a while. We keep doing this because we are. It's gonna be amazing.
It's your fault. You started it.
Well, hey, why not? Why not? Best collaboration in podcast entertainment. So yeah, episode 3, we are here once again. Gonna be talking about some stuff. Every time Dave comes out, I'm like, dude, that just sounds like another episode to me. Make use of the time while you're here. It almost didn't happen because I was tired, my head hurt. Then I got some coffee and I was cool. That's what it was. I mean, I still kind of got a headache a little bit.
What's that caffeine?
But the caffeine
it helps with that.
Yeah. So I'm cool now. I'm good now.
I don't need coffee because I have powers.
No, you don't. He drinks B12 juice.
Hey, B12 is healthy.
Yeah, I'll put all your shit out.
Hey, I already said it. I already said it in my recordings.
But now you see a lot.
I'm drinking my B12.
Y'all, it looked like beet juice. It looked like,
actually, it does a little bit.
Yeah, it does. It looked like watered down beet juice.
It does look like beet juice.
Watered down beet juice. Tastes like liquid corn, probably. Not cream corn. Liquid corn. There's a difference.
Anything solid gets liquefied when it tastes good anyway. I don't care what it is.
Anyways, so I wanted to get together mostly to talk about there's a few things. San Diego Comic-Con just got done. They came out with some very cool trailers for TV shows. Came out with some cool trailers for movies. Surprisingly cool trailers for some movies that I was clowning. That another episode of some recanting right here. I just put out the recent episode of the stuff, and I did a lot of recanting on Venom because I'm excited for that now after seeing the Entertainment Weekly promo that they put out on that. Dude, he looks so wonderful, dude. Yeah, they moved it.
It's like right in the beginning of October.
Oh no, yeah, they did. But yeah. After I saw that, dude, I was like,
I told you.
Yeah, you did.
They're cleaning it up.
You did. I'm not gonna lie.
And the next picture when he's all veiny.
Yeah,
it was just
oh man, it's all slimy. The texture,
just gross.
And the grin, bro. The grin going almost to the back of his head. Straight out the comic, bro.
Yeah, just
straight out.
It's supposed to look gross. Yeah,
Yeah, and I was saying, I want this movie to be scary. I expect to be scared. I expect to be scared. I want to see some really and it's hard to make me jump at a sticky movie where you're supposed to be scared because it's so predictable a lot of times. It's just like, oh, okay, this is gonna happen. Boom! See, told you. So, but I'm hoping with this film, that they put in the fear factor. But he looks incredible, and so now I'm officially hyped. So I'm recanting all the crap about Venom. He don't look like no Muppet for dang sure. He sure does not look like a
Well, you see all the memes now making fun of Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, they say, oh my god.
They make fun of it so hard now.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, after seeing that, he looked like a bad orphanage stepchild.
They said he looks like Venom's little brother.
That's funny. Call him Venny.
Yeah, I'm telling
you. But yeah, it looks incredible, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. But one of the things, major things I want to talk about in concerns with San Diego Comic-Con and some of the trailers. There's some of the stuff there that's garbage that I don't care about. Straight up, I'm sorry. And I'm not going to waste my breath talking about you talking about them. I ain't going to talk about it. I mean, if you bring it up, I'll banter with you. But, like, there's a new CW show, Vampires, Werewolves, and stuff, but with teen angst again. Interesting premise, but I don't give a crap. Then there's The Flash Season 5. My only question is, I'm happy, but why did it take him this long to get his Flash in? When Reverse Flash had it, season 1.
Well, they talked about at the end of the season, and like Cisco was going to work on it.
Yeah, it's like, and apparently Nora gives it to him. It's like, boo, he should have been.
Where's the other one?
Now they're going to just conveniently just act like that never happened now. And I hope Cisco brings it, because that's what Flash does. They'll realize they forgot something, put in a little quip in the show to tell you that, oh yeah, we did mention this, but so we're gonna bring it to your attention that we know we jacked up. And I like that, but hate it at the same time because they still don't address it. They're just like, oh yeah, we messed up, guys, but don't go back to correct it. But whatever, we'll hear some stuff about that. Cicada is supposed to be the villain for season 5. I don't know much about Cicada.
Yeah.
Only, but in this version, apparently, they're making him sort of a metahuman serial killer. Or not serial killer, but power stripper. He takes away the powers of metahumans. He's systematically finding metas and taking away their powers. That'll be interesting. I just hope there's more character development. I just hope that I hope there is no more angsty Barry. Because I'm tired of angsty Barry. Oh, it was my responsibility. I failed. Dude, stop. I'm so tired of that.
I just need the show to recognize they need to grow up. I mean, I feel like every character hasn't grown up yet. And it's like, at this far
Except
in the game...
Cisco.
Well, no, Cisco didn't grow up, but we're not expecting him to grow up. He improves every time, but he stays Cisco.
Well, yeah.
But like, I just feel like none of from Caitlyn all the way down to Iris, nobody grows up.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you're in season 5 of this, you still haven't figured out what you want to do with yourself? I'm gonna Coyote Ugly myself because I don't want to be Caitlyn Snow. I'm like, get out of my face. I hated that. I'm like, this character is so... That's one of the, I will say this about my problem with Killer Frost in Flash is that just because you have these powers doesn't mean you're predisposed to be evil.
Right.
You're Earth 1 Caitlyn Snow, not Earth 2 Caitlyn.
Right.
It's not in the card. You have a choice of what you do, and they just roll it to where like, I'm gonna be evil because that's what I'm supposed to be. Why? Why again are you evil? Oh, because someone said you were? And grow up.
Yeah.
You're just like, it's stuff like that. And I wish Iris would stop acting like she's the reason why Team Flash exists.
Yeah.
They gotta stop writing that. Not that I'm not saying that she doesn't help in certain ways.
She kept it together.
Yeah.
When Barry was in the Speed Force. But she didn't start the whole... She didn't start the band.
And they're going to pull that crap on Arrow.
What?
Oliver's in prison now. Guess who's leading?
Felicity.
And guess what's going to happen when he comes back?
He going to start knocking heads around.
But they're going to
But I don't care about Arrow because I don't watch that show.
Well, I stopped.
Garbage.
I stopped after the whole race thing.
You are not Batman. I'll just put that out there.
Well, psychologically, no.
No. You are not Batman. Stop writing him like he's Batman. And stop introducing all these Bat villains.
That is
cutting
true.
corners.
That is true.
Bat villains and Bat allies. To somebody who has zero contact with anybody from the Bat family generally. He's not Batman. Like, use the source material. Please. Like, and don't say, oh, there's issues where all he's talked to these people, he's teamed up with them and they've been on a team. I'm not talking about that. Who cares? Everybody's done that.
To be fair, Green Arrow has like 19 bow and arrow villains. It's just like,
but at least that's consistent.
I mean, it is good. I mean, I
You know
looked it
what I'm
up.
saying?
I remember I looked it up one time. His rogues guy. I'm like, man, there's nothing but archers in this.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Oh my! I mean,
Because if there's anybody with a gun, he's dead.
Yeah.
That's just the truth.
Yeah.
Why'd they kill off Malcolm Merlin? Malcolm Merlin should not be dead. Merlin is one of the villains. On Arrow, they killed off Malcolm Merlin
who killed him?
during that stupid earthquake thing, the awakening thing. Not the awakening, the cleansing thing. Remember their whole secret organization thing, and they were in it was one of the season finales of Arrow where the whole city pretty much went to no man's land. I see what you're doing. And they closed off the whole city, and it was like the Wild Wild West. And, we got to be the vigilantes who help, keep the city sane and safe, and they got to feel all
They did
this.
the earthquake thing again?
Yeah. They actually, no, they did it the first time, stopped
That
it.
was season 1.
Yeah, stopped it, and then they did it again.
But y'all need some new material.
Garbage. And his villains are ridiculous too, except for Prometheus. Prometheus was actually tight. But again, I stopped watching it when he shot his arrow to the sky and it attached to nothing. That was another one of the things. I was just, where did it go? I'm not letting that go. I'm never letting that go. Ever. You know who should get their own show on the CW, dude? Tyler Hoechlin should play Superman and get his own little TV show.
They kept saying they're gonna do it.
It's good. He was such a good Superman, dude.
They're saying that they wanted to see how people respond to him in season 2 of Supergirl.
Oh yeah,
and actually he was only planning to be on one episode, but the response was so good.
He was an amazing.
The response was so good. They're like, all right, we're gonna use him some more.
And it's funny because everybody fear, okay, you put Superman on, he's gonna outshine Supergirl. I will say this: the writers did a brilliant job in balancing the two, and still keeping Supergirl top ringer next to Superman. I mean, they did such a good job.
Because it was more like, he's like, hey, this is your city.
Yeah,
he's like,
he backed up.
I'm just here to help.
Yeah. I know my spot. I'm not Bruce Wayne. I know my spot. I back up. Let me. You do you, and I'll take the six.
It did so well. They said, yeah, they're talking about him getting his own.
I hope so, because that was good. Because Supergirl's fighting a lot of Superman villains.
Yes,
and the reason why is because she ain't got no villains of her own. But
I mean, she only has a few,
bruh.
She only has a few.
Yeah, dude. And that witch from 1984 don't count. You remember Supergirl movie, Helen Slater? She fought that dang witch. You're like, I don't even know where she came from. Garbage. But yeah, so she has to fight a lot of Superman villains. But it comes to a point where, he should get his own show. Anyways, I'm going off subject. Dang, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, we went from Flash all the way because we started talking about CW. So there was that trailer. Shazam. I'm excited.
But I knew.
I'm so excited.
When Zach Levi was immediately cast, like, all right,
yeah,
we're in.
You know what it reminds me of?
We're in.
The way they filmed this movie and the way they're doing it. They said from the beginning it was going to be like big, but with superpowers, and it's like, and it is.
It is, yeah.
But it's also kind of like a throwback to like those early '90s family films. Even the way that the film is graded. Like the way the look of the film, like how everything looks, because it's not dark. Mm-hmm. It's not even campy, but it's not super, kiddie looking either. Yeah. It's just enough. It's got that feel of that look from those movies from the 90s, And I love that. Like that Home Alone look. That's how that looks. And I love that. And Zachary Levi Shazam.
As soon as they cast him, I was like, yeah.
I bought it.
No John Cena.
Yeah, I bought
I'm telling you. They were pushing for that hard.
I don't think he would have pulled off the kid thing like Zachary Levi.
No, not as good. Not as good. He would have done well, but not as good.
Yeah.
Not as good.
Yeah.
That face he made when he broke the pillar, I was like, yeah, he's got. It was just
Yeah. It was great. There's so many great things about that movie. That so far the trailer I'm super excited to see that now, and I'm totally okay with that. For me, I think it's a breath of fresh air for the DC.
They needed to
universe in the movies that they're making. Even, and now moving on to Aquaman. Even Aquaman's lightened up too. Aquaman trailer looks dope. Aquaman looks dope, and I am again surprised because I was like, I didn't want. Real talk, I still don't want Aquaman film. I still don't think it's necessary.
Actually, I was asked that literally. It was either yesterday or day because I was talking about the Aquaman trailer. It's like,
right.
But David, you said that we don't need an Aquaman movie. I said, no, we don't.
We don't.
We don't.
I still believe that.
It doesn't change the fact it looks good.
Yeah.
It doesn't change the fact I am going to go see it. But I said that in one of my podcast episodes. We didn't need it.
Yeah.
What for? He's.
We don't. I mean, he's a great support character. He doesn't deserve his own film, but he's got one.
And it looks good.
And it looks amazing. Black Manta.
Good. Oh man, I was very happy with how he looks.
Oh,
we're talking about Injustice
awesome.
2 looking Black Manta. I mean, he was
so awesome, so awesome. They're going with the Jeff Johns story of the classic war, and I think in order to do an Aquaman film, they had to do that
between him and Ocean Master.
Yeah, because if they tried to do their own story or something like that, it wouldn't have gone across well. I don't think. I do that. Now I just hope if anybody from DC happens to see this, that's it.
Oh, for Aquaman?
Aquaman.
He doesn't need a sequel.
He doesn't need a sequel.
Yeah, he doesn't need a sequel.
He doesn't need none of that. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Especially if it's good.
Yeah.
Don't break what is. Don't fix what isn't broken.
Because we were actually
beat the horse back.
We were actually talking about this yesterday, or maybe the day before, and someone asked us what movies were ruined by sequels.
Aquaman would be one.
Aquaman would definitely be a movie that would get ruined by a sequel because there's so much. We already can tell how much work it took to do this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So to try to do another one, like,
and try to top it, it's like, how can you? I mean, you're barely getting away with making Aquaman cool enough, to where it's like, all right, cool, you know. Then to try to do that, it's just an automatic recipe for failure.
Yeah.
I mean, so I just really hope that they take this film, and if it's praised and everybody loves it, take that medal, wear it with pride, and say, yes, we're making good movies, and leave it alone.
Yeah, use that as an opportunity to do something else.
And it proves my point. You guys just need to make standalone films.
But they said that.
Yeah.
That was one of the things they were like, we're not going to be doing any crossovers for a while. We're going to focus on solo films.
Good.
That's fine.
And so do that, but don't make sequels to these solo films. To have excuses to put other stuff in it.
It depends who it is, though.
Unless you're Superman.
I mean, Shazam's going to have one. Shazam. Like Black Adam.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Necessary. Necessary.
Actually, that's a necessary crossover. Black Adam, Superman.
Very necessary.
Shazam has to happen.
Well, rumor is that Superman's going to show up as Shazam. And Henry Cavill's back in the gym.
They did. Him and Ray Fisher are both. They showed them both in the gym.
Yoked.
And everyone's like, what are they getting ripped for? What are they getting ripped for?
Yeah.
Come on now.
So I'm waiting for an end credit scene with
Superman. I'll take that.
And Shazam. I get that. I'll be like, that'll be icing on the cake for me, dude.
I'll take that.
You know, I'm not gonna hope. I mean, I'm hoping for it, but I'm not gonna.
Or even a small glimpse of possibly Black Adam showing. It doesn't have to be big,
right?
But a clear indication. Guess what's happening next?
Oh yeah,
that's all we need.
Yeah,
that's all we need to do it. And I'll take it.
Superman's gonna be keeping an eye on him for sure.
Oh, well,
Shazam. He has to.
They have to. They've already. The movie already confirmed that Superman's there. Yeah, they did it. They already made it in the movie clear. Where they stand in movie wise, because he had the Batarang sitting in his day, and he had the newspaper about Superman's return. So yeah, no. It's clear timeline wise where they're at. Right. So it's like there's no. And then depending on all that happened, of course he's going to be. Yeah. So I'm happy. I'm looking forward to Shazam. Your phone is charged. Your phone is charged.
That was so funny, dude. That was so funny. It's going to be super fun. I'm really looking forward to Shazam. I'm really looking forward to Aquaman. Now, another trailer that was released that said this on my podcast last week. This past Saturday. DC Titans had a trailer showing up. Yeah, I know, dude. And again, this is where myself as a DC fan is very. This is the point now where I'm gonna kind of go off now because I saved it to talk about it. I said a little bit of stuff.
I fussed a little bit on my episode too, but I was like, all right, we're gonna wait for this.
Yeah, I want to save it for this because there's so many things. Okay.
Batman.
Raven. See, I was gonna get to that.
God,
Raven is the focal point, and Dick Grayson are the focal points of the TV show. Okay. It should have been it should have been Dick Grayson and Corey.
Right.
Because they're the older members, they're the ones who are putting the Titans together. This should have been. I understand where they're trying to use the show to reflect and show Dick Grayson's growth.
Because he
away from it, and trying to make his mark and getting out of the shadow of Batman. I understand that, and I think that's good. I think using the Titans to do that is a smart thing to do.
Because he did that in the comic book. That's why he moves and everything.
Exactly. But it should have been Coriander and Dick Grayson. Dick Grayson's getting out of the shadow of Batman. Coriander still trying to adapt to life on Earth and surviving around these humans and still figuring out stuff. They're not doing that.
No, they're not.
They're focusing on Dick Grayson and they're focusing on Raven. The focus on Raven, I think, is to justify the dark tone that they're putting into the show.
Yeah.
And Dick Grayson's moving away from Batman and the environment he came from, bringing that over, kind of intermingling that. Okay, but still no.
Yeah.
Raven is not she's a focal point, but she's not the heart and soul of the Titans.
You know, because there was that whole side story in the comics with Brother Blood and stuff like that, you know, and it was a good story, but
great story.
They moved on after they got her. They saved her and moved on. They moved on.
With the brother, there was one with Brother Blood, and then the first one with her dad, Trigun, the devil, supposed to be the DC's version of the devil. Trigun, her dealing with that, and then once she came to grips with that, then Brother Blood came along and started jacking up stuff, and now she's like, okay. She accepted her darkness as Trigun's daughter. Now Brother Blood comes along. She's like, now how do I not lose it? Because she doesn't have it yet. Because she hasn't. Because apparently, so the jewel is actually Trigun trapped. That's Trigun.
Oh, trapped, and that's why in the comics they took it and used it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So that's her keeping him trapped, and that's why she has that jewel in the middle of her head, which she will probably have, I assume, at the end of the first season. Yeah. And she'll get her full luck and everything. Moving on, they didn't show a lot of Beast Boy. I think Beast Boy is going to be. They're trying to make Beast Boy the seller because they failed in doing Corey, giving us the Corey we wanted to see. I personally, I don't like the Hooker Corey that they keep on shoving in our face, but the character herself and her look,
I hate her hair.
I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I know what they're trying to do. I think they gave us that though to still kind of keep us on our toes to see if we'll do it. They'll do it to give us the real Corey, because I think there is a real Corey. My problem with that is that you wait too long, we're going to lose interest, and we're no longer going to care.
The problem is that people are trying to compare, because they're showing all these character profiles of everybody in Titan. They showed Robin's in his gear, Hawk and Dove in their gear, and they showed Corey. I'm like, but she's still wearing a dumb fur jacket.
Yeah.
So that's not her.
Yeah.
They're like, well, it's similar in color. Okay, you guys are
missing the mark.
And they're trying to go back to like the old 80s comics of Corey. still looks nothing like her, and like you can't even compare the two because they look nothing like her.
Yeah.
Whereas the colors, I'm like, that has no
bearing.
nothing.
That's not core.
Your frame of reference doesn't fit.
Yeah.
And I just like, and I'm like, and I know people are like, man, you only seen it for 2 seconds. People aren't even crying. When we got bad screenshots of her, and they promised us that she's gonna be better, and then we get her, and it's the same look from a different angle. No, you didn't.
Yeah, yeah, and especially at San Diego Comic-Con, like that's where you solidify your position.
Yes.
As far as if you are going to be made or broken. And I'm gonna say this right now. This is just my feeling. I hope I'm wrong. I always say this, guys, but I've been wrong like 20%. Titans is gonna fail.
It's gonna be the Inhumans of the DC.
Titans is gonna fail. I'm gonna give it 3 episodes because I'm a DC fan. My man here's gonna give it only 2.
I said 1 in my podcast. I'm gonna give it 2 because I know
you gotta be fair. Pilot's not fair.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first episode is like a. And when you watch any show and you see the first episode, like, man, that episode was little bit of a mess.
Yeah, either they hit it on the pilot hard, or it's just
and then episode 2 they're like, okay, we knew what we did wrong.
Yeah,
let me fix it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it 2 episodes.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it 3 because I'm a DC fan. I want to see what they'll do. And then now moving on to the whole Batman thing. Everybody is screaming
mad. The memes crack me up though.
First off, don't ever bite the hand that feeds you.
I'm telling you. And the thing is too, I understand that I understand that they're trying to show you that his issues with Batman. I get it. But at the same time, while he has issues with Bruce, he don't
act like that.
No, he doesn't.
Dick Grayson is the clean-cut Robin. He's the voice of reason. He has always been the voice of reason. And whenever Batman needs him, he's got his back.
He'll grumble about it.
Yeah, he'll mumble. He'll say stuff under his breath.
Like when No Man's Land happened. Yeah. Oh man, he's like, why you pull me back in?
Yeah.
Or let me get my gear.
Yeah. He'll say stuff, but he's there.
He's always there.
Because when Bruce is not, because look, Bruce is the boss. He's the top dog. Okay? But when Bruce is gone, everybody knows the next dude everyone listens to is Dick. You listen to Dick Grayson. Period. There's no questions. Even everybody that don't like Bruce Wayne, Batwoman, they don't like Bruce. They don't even listen to him. But when Dick Grayson comes around, they listen to him.
Yeah.
He's nice. He's the voice of reason. He knows what he's doing. He's been around. He has the most.
Plus, he understands why Bruce's relationship with people failed.
Yeah.
Because he sees it first. He's like, see, that's why nobody likes you, because you do this and this. So for Dick, he's like, look, I'm going to be the different one, and that's why. And that's why it works.
When Bruce does something ridiculous, and people are like, you know what? He's like, hold on, he did that because of this. Now see it this. So for Dick Grayson to say what he said with the Batman thing, that's completely out of character.
Yeah,
in fact, that is not a Dick Grayson thing. That's something Jason Todd would say.
Jason would say that.
Jason Todd would say something like that. And so that's where I have a problem with Robin.
I'm afraid that they're going to try to mix the two.
I think that's what they're doing too. I really think that's what they're doing. And that's not okay to me.
That's not okay.
That's not okay to me. You can't have a Jason Todd personality, number one, leading the Teen Titans.
No. He had his own team.
But not the Outsiders.
Yeah.
But they were hardcore.
But same thing with the Outlaws.
Right. But you can't do that. That is so out of character that it's just ridiculous. You gotta go take a pee-pee. So that's kind of my issue with that whole thing, because it's not right. So I hope that during the series, during the season, during the show, that they kind of dial back on the attitude. Raven in the show goes to him for help and assistance and things of that nature. And obviously it's because she knows the reputation of Dick Grayson. She knows who he is. She knows that he's a helpful dude. He's a cop. And I guess in this one, I didn't catch it the first time, but apparently he's a detective instead of a beat cop like he has been in the comics. I think he did become a detective later on, but I don't remember right now. But, she went to him obviously because she sees things in him that she knows that, okay, he can actually help. So we know that personality is there. I just hope that they dial that back as time goes on, and as the team is being gathered, it dials back more too.
They need to show Gar more on how.
Yes, that's the very next thing I was going to come out of my mouth.
Because if you're gonna,
that's the make or break. That's the make or break. It's Corey and it's Garth. If those two things are garbage, which I have a strong feeling
because they're already showing us with Corey, they're not doing well.
Yeah, it's gonna be garbage right now. Titans, though they look amazing, it's a cosplay TV show in my opinion.
Right.
It looks like a bunch of people. The way they've graded the show, how it looks like it's like a CW TV show trying really hard to be dark, trying to be Netflix.
I'm bad too.
Yeah, it's like, nah, guys. Like, no, you can't.
And it's not saying that the Titans never have dark moments in their stories, because they clearly have.
Yeah.
But first of all, it's the Titans. They don't.
Yeah. Well, their dark moments come when they're. I wouldn't say dark. I would say more mature than anything.
All right, maybe.
You know,
maybe that's the problem. If people want to keep using the word dark,
right? Yeah.
But the goal is to make it a mature thing. So I think that's where the mistake.
That's true. Trying to identify or trying to put being dark and being mature is the same thing, but it's not.
It is not. Yeah.
It's not the same thing. That's where they go wrong, because we've known in the past. You know, they constantly butted heads with the Justice League at times, because the Justice League literally keeps treating them like kids all the time, and they're like, "Look, y'all need to stop. Like, we didn't save the world too. Like, you guys ain't the only people that's doing it."
Yeah.
So they got Batman and Superman, and it's always Batman and Superman. You never see Wonder Woman over there jacking them up or belittling them. But Superman and Batman are usually there, like saying, "Nah, you guys are children. You know, you guys need to stay out the way." And everybody's like, "Man, forget you, man. We're no." So I'm hoping that they make they take that differential and stop putting those two things together, because they're not. Just because somebody's dark doesn't make them mature. It actually makes them look more childish.
Yeah.
And that Batman thing
made him childish.
It made it look childish.
That's the first thing that came out of my mouth when I used it. I'm like, grow up.
Yeah.
Literally just the first thing that came out of my mouth.
Yeah, it makes it look
childish.
It's not cool. It's not. Now, if it was Jason Todd that said that,
I'm like, okay.
That's Jason Todd.
I'm like, okay.
I'm like, that fits. But that's not Dick Grayson, dude. That's not Dick Grayson. And I'm telling you, the make or break though is Garth. You guys jack that up. I mean, if that stuff looks like a morphing sequence for the Power Rangers, shape-shifting for the Power Rangers, bro, you guys are dead.
Like it's just a blob. Yeah. It's a person.
It's like, you know that whole like little blob morph they do? You do that,
we're done.
It's over.
And I hope they don't sit on it for like several episodes.
They're going to.
See, that's the problem.
They're going to. I know they're going to, because they're going to need the funding. They're going to need the because that's how they do the advertising, and they're going to see this show and they're going to be like, "Nah, bruh, we're good." You know, you're putting it on a, and that's another thing. I don't think Titans belongs on a streaming service. I think, and I know why they're putting it there, because they're dark tone. They can get away with doing more. But Titans does not fit that mold, in my opinion. Titans, honestly, probably should have been a CW show that replaced Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh, yes. I'd have been okay with that.
That show was garbage.
That show breaks every rule.
Yeah.
Every rule.
I think what would have been an amazing move on the part of DC to promote their online service, put Titans on mainstream television on the CW for 2 seasons. Get the outside world to know about the Titans, because they're already familiar with most of the things.
Yeah.
Do it correctly. Do the Titans thing, because CW is a teen angst network anyway. Let's just call it what it is.
Yeah.
It is. Titans is a perfect home for, or CW is the perfect home for Titans. Use Titans as the platform, the launching point to get the online service off the air, off the launching pad. I think that would have been a great business move. Say, hey, we just want to reserve the space for 2 seasons. Give us 2 seasons, and we're done. You guys don't have to commit to anything else. Then the rest, we'll put it on. And then season 3 comes back, they can improve. They'll have backup funding. They'll have all the things they need, and then they can put it on their little service, their little streaming service thing. I don't think they should have did that. I think Titans should be on a thing like CW. I really do. It gives them a lot more freedom and a lot more people. It'll give more access to a lot more people. Yeah. Because real talk, the only people that are going to look at this DC streaming service are DC fans. And some Marvel fans who might be curious and try to prove their point why they think Marvel is better than DC. You know? Because they're jacking up on the TV stuff now, too. They're starting
to make some bad decisions. Yeah. And you're seeing it. And it's just like, you guys, you had this gold mine. Yeah. You dominated one part of the entertainment world, and now you're starting to mess up. Yeah. It's like,
yeah. So I think that was just. I don't think Titans. I'm calling it. I hope I'm wrong, but Titans is not going to make it. It's not gonna. It's going to fail.
Yeah, I feel like
it's going to fail because I'm excited to see it because it'd be cool. It's cool to see the Titans on TV, but they're in the wrong place. They're not representing the characters. The background characters look cooler than this.
Yeah, Hawk and Dove were fantastical.
Amazing.
It's just
amazing.
And I feel that was a bait. It was baitful, and we said it. I was like, they showed the only three characters they showed for sure were Robin, Hawk, and Dove.
Yep.
And we were like, oh, and then we got that behind the scene look of Corey. Like, wait a minute,
and they failed.
Wait a minute.
All excitement left.
And my problem is too, you guys lied. Because why is it all the character profiles of the Titans? Why does she still look the same?
Right.
From the disco episode, as you guys keep calling it, I'm like,
yeah,
come on now.
Yeah.
And just like, even if that was her like Judas Contract outfit, it still don't look like Corey.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I hope they pull it out though. I really do.
Her DJ Khaled jacket.
He's a father now.
I'd rather watch it. I'll watch an episode of that. So, speaking of like the DC streaming service, that they're going to be doing a Stargirl series.
I don't care.
No. Did you hear?
I didn't know who Stargirl was, honestly, dude, until Smallville.
Really?
I had no idea who she was until Smallville, dude.
Because she's in the JSA. You didn't know.
It was funny because I knew everybody else. I had no idea who
you didn't know she was. Really?
Nope.
Wow, even
that's how little of an impact she had on me, dude.
I mean, that's why I don't understand.
She's not in every iteration, and I went back and looked. Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
But she's not in every iteration, and then she's very, very, very background.
Yeah. That's why I understand why they're going to try to give her own show.
Doesn't need her own show. There we go again, DC, giving characters that no one knows or cares about their own television.
Give Vic his own show. Vic Savage. If you're going to put energy into anything.
Yeah.
It's just like, for those who don't know who Vic Savage is, that's the question.
Yeah.
But if you're going to do it.
Yeah.
It just.
Now, that should go on the DC streaming network.
Yeah. A dark detective show, yeah.
With conspiracy theories and everything. And then you really want to get sick with it? You want to go dark? Have them team up with the Phantom Stranger? That'd be dope. That would be cool.
That's where the energy should be put into.
That would be cool.
I just better than Stargirl.
That nobody cares about.
And I'm like, I have nothing against Stargirl, but she doesn't deserve her own show.
Nope. They need to make a JSA show.
They should make a JSA show.
Like you said that I think on your podcast. They need to make a JSA show. I would watch that all day.
You know, while Justice League could be in the films, put JSA on the DC streaming.
Dude, Dr. Fate from Smallville was the tightest thing in season 8.
He did look really good.
He was amazing.
He really good.
I was so excited. I was like, what? They're putting Dr. Fate on? How are they going to do that? And then he showed up. I'm like, yes.
And he looked very like his old look.
Yeah.
It was
a very nice balance. They created the perfect balance. It was so cool. So cool. You know what would even be cool? Another idea that would even be cool too. They want to put some shows on the streaming network. The Legionnaires or the Legion of Superheroes.
Oh, the ones from the future?
Yep. That would be tight. Yeah, I mean, Stargirl, you guys are picking the wrong stuff.
I feel
You
like
guys are picking the
I feel like that
wrong
was somebody who just liked that character,
That's exactly who that
and
is.
they're just like, "Hey, who should we put on the streaming show? Stargirl."
I'm gonna just say this right now. Man, Jive stuff. That's somebody who's like, well, with a female character. Some feminists in the room. Well, what about a female character?
Man, there's so many other female characters we could have put.
SJWs. That's who's jacking that up. There don't need to be no dang Stargirl. Nobody knows who that is. Nobody cares about who that is. Nobody wants.
There's
that.
so many other ones.
So Black Canary could have her own
Vixen
show.
could have had her own show.
They ruined that with Legends of Tomorrow.
Yes, it is.
They ruined that Legends of Tomorrow.
She was introduced so well in Arrow that she could have got her own show.
Yeah.
And
They ruined that. And I'm gonna go racial. Why is the white girl there with the same powers? That bugged the crap out of me. I don't care if that's comic book canon, because it is comic book canon. But why? That upset me, because it's like, now, okay, you got somebody, you know, of color that people can, okay, resonate with. You kind of have a reason. I started back watching Legends of Tomorrow, actually, because Vixen was going to be on the team. I said, what? Because I saw her in Arrow. She was dope.
Mm-hmm.
She was dope. I was like, it's the same girl who voiced her in the animated series.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
I was like, I watched the Vixen cartoon on CWC, which was dope. I was like, dude, she's going to get her off. And then all of a sudden, she's on Legends of Tomorrow. I watched it, and then all of a sudden they brought the little white girl in there with the same powers. It's like, and I don't got nothing against white people, so I don't want to hear no crap. But when you do stuff like that on purpose to think you're, oh, well, the audience has to relate. No, you don't. Have you seen Black Panther? Every race loves that film. Every race appreciates that film. Stop pandering, because that's all that is. It's pandering.
Yeah.
It's pandering. Don't do that. This is comic books. This is fantasy. Stick to the source material, create amazing content, and let us have our fun. Please. Please, keep reality out of it. Keep the social justice crap out of it. Please. Let us escape. Please. Is that too much to ask?
Mm-hmm.
It is. And it makes too much sense.
And the thing is, if we're gonna be fighting for, like, we want more female characters in the shows,
pick the right ones.
That's the thing. That's
pick
the
the
thing.
right ones.
And that's the thing. Because you throw Stargirl out there and it fails, people are like, well, no, you didn't do it right.
Yeah. You pick something nobody cares about.
I guarantee if you put a poll out there of like the top 20 DC female characters, we will pick the ones that need to have a show.
Exactly.
And it'll be the right one.
Black Canary. Katie Lotz needs to stop playing the Canary from that.
But she's white Canary.
I don't give a crap. She shouldn't exist. I'm not, dude, that's a whole nother beef on a whole nother episode.
I told you about what they're doing with Black Simon, right?
That's garbage.
Yeah.
Because that is not
No, it isn't.
her.
No, it isn't.
That is garbage. Katie Lotz needs to stop being the Canary. I don't know. And she needs to stop it. She needs to come back and play the Black Canary and be Laurel Lance. Because I think she has better chemistry than what's her face? The first girl, what's her name?
Katie Cassidy. Because they wrote her bad.
Yeah. They wrote her terrible.
They wrote her bad.
Katie Lotz needs to be Black Canary and start from scratch. DC streaming service, give Black Canary her own show. That'd be the tightest thing ever did. They will eat that up. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. But you're not gonna do it. Why? Makes too much sense. It's smart. And Hollywood never.
You know why? Because they're trying too hard to be different. That's the problem.
Makes too much sense.
And it's literally destroying you from the inside out.
Yeah, I really hope this video makes its way somehow, some way. Man, you gotta get your SEO on point, dog, to make sure that Jim Lee sees this, that Jim John sees this. Like, because it's like, we don't look, I'm saying this on because I'm hoping it reaches y'all somehow, some way. I'm gonna figure out how to tweet this thing out. I'm gonna do direct, sticking @ symbols to people. No Stargirl. Please do Black Canary instead. Do Black Canary instead. Okay, just do that.
Or Vixen, get the original.
Or Vixen.
I mean,
give her own show.
Give her a chance to
and move Titans to the CW for 2 seasons. Use the CW to launch your online service so that more people will have access to care about it. The only people that care about it is me and my man here. And he's a Marvel guy. Because if Marvel copies you guys and does the same thing, you guys are done.
To be fair, they're going to have to actually come up with some better shows, though.
Who?
Marvel.
Oh, yeah, they're garbage in TV.
They're TV.
They're garbage in TV and animation.
They're TV entertainment.
But DC is the king of TV and animation. But you're starting to suck in TV because you're making bad choices. And so it's just because we're fans and I love DC. I'm a DC fanboy. I ride hard. Like I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. We've been losing for the last 15 years. Mm-hmm. But I'm always be there to the end. Love y'all. You know they do dumb stuff. Mm-hmm. Same thing with DC. I'm going to always ride with DC. Okay? I'm a comic book fan, but I love the DC. We just want to see our folks succeed. Okay? If you're going to be the kings of TV and animated films, do it right. For real?
No, it'll be fine. Show it.
Make the right decisions. You know, I mean, please, and just check. Do you know what? I would even do this. Reply back if you guys see this somehow. Reply back with a tweet at House of Darkner or at the Stuff IDW. Hashtag. We will take your thoughts into consideration. If you do that, that's enough for me. Because that gives me hope. That'll give me hope.
I'll fall over because I don't even... I'd be surprised.
We will take your comment. Hey. You look at Twitter yet? I don't even look at Twitter, dog. You gonna look at it today. I only look at Twitter only when I'm posting every promos for the show.
Yeah, that's the only time I ever really use it.
But for real, I mean, just at least that. But I mean... we don't know who Stargirl. I mean, does DC fans? We know who she is. But you're bringing us stuff from Smallville that was very light and very unrecognizable, very forgettable at best. Stargirl is a forgettable character. No, say, give us a chance. We've given you a lot of chances, and you guys have done things that are cool. We are giving you a chance. That's why we're staying quiet about Aquaman. Real talk. Because we don't want an Aquaman film. We don't need one. But you're giving it to us. And we're giving it a shot. And San Diego Comic-Con is proving that you got, wow, it looks amazing.
It does look amazing.
It looks amazing. It looks amazing. He still doesn't deserve it. I still don't want it. But, hey, you know what Aquaman is? Aquaman is like when you just finish eating, right? And then you go over your grandma's house,
and she has something made,
and she got some food made, and you don't want to
eat, but you should.
But you should,
yeah.
Because if you don't, it's rude. You know, and if you don't eat, and your mama's standing right there next to you, getting one in the back of the head, like you better eat that.
You don't have to eat all of it. Just get some. Eat some.
Eat some of it. That's what Aquaman is. Aquaman is that food from grandma that you got to eat to be nice, so you're not disrespectful.
Yeah, you know what? But you're gonna go see it. Yeah, I'll go see it.
Exactly. You know, and because if you don't love your grandma. If you don't eat it, you're showing you don't have love for your grandma. So I don't see Aquaman. I'm showing I don't have love for DC, which is not true. I do. So we're giving it the shot. That's just how I feel about that. San Diego Comic-Con don't have a lot of cool stuff. It seemed like it was very DC pretty much reigned supreme this year. Yeah, because Marvel didn't have a lot of stuff going on.
Marvel didn't show.
No. They just started filming it. Dude.
No, she's done. They finished filming like last week.
I heard they just started filming.
No, they just started filming Spider-Man. Captain Marvel finished.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's probably not enough special effects done enough for them to feel like that they're to put this out.
But she comes out next in the next 6 months?
Well, that's where they're probably just gonna blast that all over TV and stuff on the internet and everything.
They're gonna need to hurry up because between Shazam and Aquaman.
Yeah, no.
They're right in between.
Yeah, they don't got nothing to worry about, dude. Real talk. Because honestly, bro, Shazam and Aquaman are DC's. Shazam, Aquaman, and Wonder Woman. Those are the 3 shots to keep themselves afloat.
Yeah. Stay alive.
That's what I'm saying. Just to stay alive. It's not so much.
Their EpiPen.
Oh, we're trying to beat Marvel. That is not what DC is now on survival mode.
They keep popping off though, like they're trying.
Yeah. DC is on
survival mode. We need to stop doing that.
Yeah. DC's on survival mode with their movies. Captain Marvel, they don't need to compete with DC.
No.
They rule that space with an iron fist. You see what I did there? I ain't got it. I'm sorry.
We just need to start seeing footage. I'm tired of the screenshots of people's fake videos.
True.
I had to save him.
Yeah, dude, I almost fell for it.
He was like, "Oh, I'm like, no, man, it says concept. That's fan made. That's fan made."
You gotta look for the @ symbol, and you gotta look for Gesture Jam Studios. Yeah, that's not real.
Oh yeah, pull it back. I was like, that's it.
He did save my life. He did, because I would have been.
He was all because we're all waiting for stuff to coming from Comic-Con. He saw this. I'm like, no. That's how they get you.
Yeah, for real. I almost got. But Captain Marvel, I'm not worried about it. It's gonna be cool.
I need to see stuff.
It's gonna be cool.
I want to see DA's Samuel Jackson.
You're funny. Now I'm kind of glad that DC is not shoving this in our face. I'm glad that they're kind of, okay, let's pull back with it. Just got Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah,
which I think is another reason why they said, okay, let's not overload. Let's give people a breather. And I just saw Ant-Man and the Wasp last night, by the way. Amazing film.
Well, you weren't ready for that mid-credit scene, though.
So much fun. And you know what's funny? Is that I didn't even think of it until it happened.
Or when I said it, like
I didn't even think of it. I didn't even think of that. I never nothing from Infinity War crossed my mind. And then when that happened, I was like, oh no! Oh my god! When you saw the ass, I was like, oh! I mean, it was. Marvel, that's brilliant. Because it's like, we're just getting down off the hype of Infinity War and everybody dying, and it's like, hey, don't forget.
Oh, that's what it was. That was the thing.
Don't forget what just happened.
At the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp, you feel good.
Yeah.
You feel good. Yeah. You literally laugh from beginning to end.
Yeah.
And the was just like, that's right. It's like, that's right.
And you're right, man, dude. The Turk, bro, that dude is so funny. That's a truth serum. Like, it's not a truth serum. Nah. Wait, so when you put it in this, and we tell you everything is the truth, that's a truth serum. He's like, that's a truth serum.
I love that. It was a whole argument.
Funny.
And he's like, nobody cares right now.
It was so funny.
You know what I liked about it, too? It was that, especially when the scene when Ghost walked in there, he's talking to everybody free. The bad guys, the good guys, everybody free.
Ghost was done so well.
Have you read online what they say that she's one of the most relatable villains right now?
She is so sick. Whoever the person was that wrote that review that you talked about on your podcast is a moron.
Oh, that fuck that said it wasn't like creative. And
that person is a moron.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about story. You don't know anything about character development. You wrote, here's what happened. Actually, you do know. You just wanted to stand out and be that person that popped off and sound different. I'm talking about it now, so it worked. But you're an idiot for doing it. That was the most. They set the premise of the entire movie from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Mommy might be alive. What? Let's go get her.
Yeah.
Period.
I mean, was it simple? Yes, but that's all they needed.
That's all they needed.
That's all they needed.
And they had different elements because you had Hank and Hope getting their mom and his wife back. Michelle Pfeiffer.
She was.
I mean, it was good seeing you again. You look great. You did such a good job. Wow. For the short time she was in the movie.
Yeah.
Wow. And seeing him. You know, Michael Douglas and Michelle Pfeiffer together again on the big screen. It's like, y'all know how to do it.
It was such a smart thing to do, and it's very strategic to where they placed
Yeah.
this movie, I'm like,
oh, I'm sorry, because there's so many things that I caught. Like right before. Spoilers. If you ain't seen it yet, shut it down now. Before she said, if you go in there, don't go this far into it, because if you go into a time vortex, we can't get you out. And then that happened, the end credit scene. I was like, I know how they're doing the time thing now. It's so beautiful.
I literally said that.
It's so beautiful.
When I went and saw the first one, a couple of my friends were there.
Yeah.
And I was like, we were done. I was like, so just so you know, that's how Avenger Force is gonna happen.
Yeah.
They're like, what do you mean?
They're like, he got caught in the time vortexes and he beat him up.
And I'm like, okay, keep up.
Yeah.
Which is like the quantum. I'm like, wait, you're not. How are you not seeing this?
Yeah. It's just the little words. It's just, I mean, it's so important to pay attention during these Marvel films, because they tell you how they're doing everything, and if you don't pay attention, you're gonna miss it.
Yes.
The time stone. He's gonna come out in a time vortex in the future.
But
where he's gonna be with his daughter,
who went into Stature.
Yeah, or Stature. You see her. Doctor Strange's gonna go back in time to go grab both of them. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick.
It literally wrote itself.
Yeah,
it literally wrote itself.
Sick, dude.
Because when they first confirmed that Cassie Lang was going to be recast in Avengers 4 as an older version, like time travel. I was like, the next thing was like, but how?
Yeah.
And then after Ant-Man and the Wasp, I'm like, there we go. There it is. It wrote itself. It wrote itself.
So good.
I was just
so good.
That's why I think it's funny when they're like, it's simplistic. Really? Because when you tap into a universe, a new universe in a universe, like the quantum realm is its own universe.
Yeah.
You lose all simplicity.
And that right there too, guys, is a great way to explain how Ant-Man survived Thanos doing that. Because we don't know if Ant-Man probably would have got sifted and faded away, but he survived because he was in the quantum realm, which is a whole nother universe that has nothing to do with Thanos. He was only his universe.
Yeah. And the problem is the quantum realm hasn't been not completely discovered. They still don't know what to do with it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, we know a little bit through Michelle Pfeiffer's powers and what she could do.
And with Bill Foster and all that stuff. Yeah. But just enough.
Yeah,
but just enough,
dude.
Man, I really want Janet to do more in Phase 4. Because I don't want them to just brush off her character, because
they're not,
because the way she explained her survival in the quantum realm, and then what she did with Ava, and then I'm like, okay, there's more to your character than we know at this moment. Yeah, I was like, you better be in Phase 4.
They'll explain it, dude. They'll expand it, dude. That movie definitely deserves a sequel. I mean, they set up so much more possibilities for that. It's amazing. And I fell in love with Ghost the first time I saw her face. She is so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. The best villain I've ever seen.
She's on the list now with Loki, Killmonger, Thanos, Ghost.
She was
easily
sick, and she's not a bad guy.
She's a victim. She's a
straight up victim who's on survival mode.
She was, out of all the characters, I mean, you could even say the same thing with Killmonger. He was kind of he was a victim too.
But he went around murdering people.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He went around murdering people.
His way of dealing with it was way over here.
And she got close. Like, Ghost got close. Ava got close, which is another, I figured out why you like her so much too. I was like, oh, her name is Ava.
When they said that, I was like, of course she is.
Yeah.
Of course her name is Ava.
But she was always on the brink because it was that desperation. You know? And it's good, not good desperation, but it was written, she was just written well. It was desperation that made sense.
Yeah, it wasn't
not just like, oh, you know, we all have a will to survive. And that was her driving force. I just want to live. I just want to live. Is that so much that? And I was like, dang, poor baby, God, the girl just want to live.
Bill's coming back.
Oh, yeah.
The way they wrote it, I was like, yeah. The way they wrote that is like, these two characters, we're going to see them again.
Yeah.
There's no, because Ghost in the comic books actually joined the Avengers at one point.
Yeah.
And so for her potential to be even an anti-hero, and join a team for whatever reason, even if it's for the moment, is there.
Yeah,
the potential is there.
Yeah.
So
I think Janet may give her powers. I think I think she cured her of the not of the condition, because I think she still has the power.
Well, they did say
she just took away the part where it's ripping her apart.
No, that's the whole reason why they sent Scott back into the corner, is to get her more stuff so she can continue. It's like a treatment.
Yeah, because that's dope, dude. So much better than the first one.
Oh yeah.
So and the first one was good,
and I literally liked Hope more.
Yeah,
in the sequel than in the first.
Let's go back to that idiot who wrote that article saying that the Wasp didn't have any screen time. Are you stupid?
It's called Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Are you stupid? Like, oh, maybe she didn't get enough screen time. Oh, they concentrated more on Ant-Man. Ant-Man was barely concentrated on this whole film.
Yeah.
I mean, he had his moments and stuff, but he was like literally, hey, I'm kind of helping out. Yeah, I'm on house arrest. He was on house arrest the whole time, fooling the FBI. That was Scott. And his relationship with his daughter, which was amazing.
Yeah, I love that.
Which was amazing. Did so good, and I love how she just knows everything about her dad, and he keeps nothing from her. That scene where she's sitting there and she's all good. Thanks for covering me. I mean, automatically, my little girl got daddy's back. Period.
She was all, have you been at, man?
Yeah, exactly. When she said that, he was like, and he said, she's like, it was so cool. And then when she saw him on TV, she just got, everybody's like, what? And she's like, yeah, daddy. She knows. I love that.
But that also sets her up for Avengers 4.
Yeah, with the whole conversation. Yeah, be your partner. He goes, I'll let you be my partner. I'll be a horrible dad. But guess what? When you get sucked into the time vortex, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's so. It was so good. It was so good.
It
was so good. That and it was the perfect breath of fresh air from the heavy, deep sadness and loss that we got from Infinity.
That's why when I read a line and someone called it the palate cleanser that we needed,
very much so.
Best choice of words to describe Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Very much so. It was a great, fun film.
Until the mid-credit scene.
No, even the mid-credit scene was tight, but it was like, don't forget where y'all at now.
Like,
don't forget what you watching.
It's still serious.
Yeah,
it's still
don't
serious.
Forget what you watching.
You had a good time?
Yeah.
You're okay.
Yeah. Let's rip that away for a quick second. Don't forget what you watching, what's happening.
Let me hurt your feelings for a minute.
Yeah.
And he did. I was like,
I stopped playing. I was like, and I saw the ashes, dude.
But when that happened, I'm like, we're in the middle of something right now.
Forget.
We ain't got time to be flopping around anymore. Yeah.
Don't forget where you at. The Marvel Studios, they did so great.
They're so
great. I love Ant-Man and the Wasp. 9 out of 10. Because 10's belongs to Infinity War. But but that's a 9.
I give it a strong 4. I was gonna say I give it a strong 4. As the only way, actually, it couldn't be a 5. Just Ant-Man and the Ant-Man franchise by itself is meant to
lighthearted.
Yeah, to make you feel good, and that's the whole point, and give you a little bit of the feels, because a lot of it is about fathers and
family.
Yeah,
all about family.
Yeah, I mean from
that stepdad loving Scott so much is to me.
No, that was funny. I liked that.
That was heck of weird. I had never known no dad dude.
I appreciate it. You know why? You know why I appreciate it is because it's what it should be.
But he does it like he's his biggest fan, though.
What if he is?
But it's like,
that's okay. But you know why? Because I appreciate it because it shows how supportive you can be, even though it is like you're most of the time you're raising my daughter in addition, but he's super supportive and wants him to succeed.
Right.
And I feel like people in the world think, because you're the stepdad, it should be this. And it shouldn't be.
Right.
And I like the fact that he's And he's not. Once again, he's super emotional and very. I love
Yeah, they
it.
exaggerated it for comedy. So
Yeah, but I love the fact he was like, "Let me get into this hug here." I was crying. I was like, "This guy is." I like it. I was like, you know what? I appreciate that.
I was sitting there like,
I appreciate it, because you need more people to support each other. Even when you mess up, you need that one person that's still rooting for you. And he's like, and the fact that, and that was the thing too. I like is the fact that. Sure, he got divorced, and then now everything's down to visitation. She got married, moved on, and got married, and now she has a stepdad. They all want each other to succeed.
Yeah,
and that's what it ended up being at the end. And so whenever that's why I like the part when he accidentally went outside the barrier with his foot. And he came in, and his ex-wife, and she was, "You guys here again? I can't stand it. You can't do that." Actually, they can't.
Oh yeah.
But they don't even have a warrant. They don't need a warrant. Really? Yeah. They can do what they want. She's like, "Oh wow, that's you know." But even then, they're still like, "Leave him alone." You know, they still want him just to. I like that. I think that was the important because. Like I said before, it's about relationships. It literally was about relationships. Actually, it wasn't the first one. Relationship between Scott and his daughter, his relationship between himself and his ex-wife, and now her husband, and then how they deal with him, and then his relationship with Hope, and Hope's relationship with Hank, and Hank's relationship with Janet. It was all about these relationships, and then in That Man of the Wasp, and how actions even affect those, but still growing from those, because she still cared, Hope still cared about Scott. She just mad at him, and it was like, you should have just talked to me, and I was just like, yeah.
And that's the whole thing with Hope.
Yeah.
It wasn't the fact that he stole. Hank was mad that he stole the suit.
Yeah. Hope was like,
she was just backing up Daddy, but yeah, you should have. I should have been in on the action with you. We should have did that together.
Yeah.
That's what she was mostly mad
about. She's like, she'd have just talked to me.
Yeah, she goes, I bet you have. If I was with you, you wouldn't have got caught.
I agree.
And I was like, yeah,
I agreed.
Very true. Very true. So, Ant-Man and the Wasp was great. Yes. I definitely recommend that film.
Yeah.
That movie is just so good. So good. I will go see it again.
Yeah, I've already seen it. I've only seen it twice so far.
Yeah.
But both times it's like...
Yeah. I will go see it one more time.
The way he says peanut is too good.
And, yeah, right. And I will go see it again, and it's just so good. It was really, really good. What else is there to talk about? Joaquin Phoenix.
Yes. So that's what I want to talk about, because they're like, the wheels are turning. Everything's in motion now with Joaquin Phoenix Joker. They got Zazie Beetz now to be in it. I don't know what role she's playing yet, but they've
Harley Quinn.
They probably.
I want her to be Harley.
Probably.
Because I love you.
Probably. They haven't said what role she's playing, but it could be a good chance that she could be playing Harley. And my problem is like I
love her as Domino, hairy armpits and all. Love you, hippie. She grew them out during filming on purpose.
Does she really?
Yeah, that's a real thing. Because I saw one scene where she's cleaning, and another scene later on where she's got hair. It's like y'all jacked up on post production on that.
Yeah,
but it's okay. It's okay. She's so.
But
I'm sorry.
Everybody I've talked to about Joaquin Phoenix playing Joker have been super supportive about it. And I'm like, really? Oh, no, he'll be great. Really? I'm like, I wasn't expecting that from people.
Yes. Much better. Still don't need a Joker film.
Yeah. But once again, we're back to. Do we need one? No.
Nope.
Are we gonna watch it?
You guys are giving us another plate of food that we gotta eat.
Actually, two more plates. We're gonna have the Jared Leto one too.
I don't want that.
You know what?
No.
You know what the Jared Leto one is? It's a beet salad that comes with.
No, that's not from Grandma's house. That's from your weird uncle's house, who got married a second time, and she's trying to feed you, and she wants you to call her auntie.
Yeah, but she's trying to impress you.
Yeah. And she's trying too hard.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Be like, no, I don't want your food. I don't want it.
Come give auntie a hug.
You're not my TT. No.
Yeah, exactly. Come give me a hug.
I don't know you. Who are you?
I heard you like peach cobbler, not from you.
Yeah, that's what you heard.
Yes.
That's what you heard. Don't act like you know me.
That's DC goes, hey, I heard you like the Joker.
Yes. And? You said nothing we don't know. Where you get your sources of information? Yeah. What? Can we do nothing special?
Or it's a one thing where it's like they bring the same plate, but you know you're not gonna eat that one because that's grandma's food right there.
Right.
You're like, she was like, did she just make the same peach
Yeah.
cobbler? No, that's grandma's right there. I can tell the difference.
Or she's trying to be in the kitchen with TT, with grandma, while TT's trying to make something too, add it on the plate, so you eat everything off the grandma's plate that she made.
Because you know what it looks like.
And you leave the green beans right there, because one, you know TT made it. Number two, it don't even look right. It don't look like no damn green
She's
beans.
always in your face like, how you like them green
How you like the
beans?
green beans? I don't know. But your auntie made that. No, she didn't. My auntie's not here.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably going to be how Jared Leto was like, hey, but you like DC Comics, right? Yes.
They're doing Jared Leto because we've seen it before and we're familiar with it. But once Joaquin Phoenix does his job, it's over.
I think they knew.
It's over.
I think they knew.
It's
I
over.
feel like the Jared Leto one was like a contract they couldn't avoid.
Yeah.
And so like, but they're like, we can do another one.
Yeah.
And make it better.
Joaquin Phoenix, and I'm going to call this right now. I'm making a call right now. He's going to go down as the best Joker since Jack Nicholson. I really think he's going to surpass Heath Ledger. I really do. Heath Ledger did amazing. Jack Nicholson is the Joker.
Yeah.
He's the Joker, man. He's the first one to do it. You got to give it like Christopher Reeve being Superman, but Henry Cavill's way better.
He's not the first Joker.
Come on.
But
Like
I don't
mean serious
yeah.
Joker.
Well,
Serious crazy.
I don't know. I feel like he was missing some stuff that we needed from the Joker.
Well, he was the gangster version of Joker.
I mean, but that's what I mean. I was like, but
yeah.
I mean, he is the first, but he was not. I don't think personally, he's the best. I think he definitely made it.
Heath Ledger, yeah.
He definitely staked his claim.
Yeah.
As being the clown.
Yeah, most definitely. But
Jared Leto's the one like, oh, cute. He's trying to be the Joker. Look at him over there.
They're like, oh man, that's a great Halloween costume.
He's trying
Joker,
really
that's
hard.
dope. He went down and he took pictures in the yearbook. It said best costume during the masquerade ball.
Yeah.
In the yearbook.
And once again,
that's Jared Leto Joker.
And once again, I'm gonna say it again. I know how he feels about Jared Leto's Joker, but once again, the only reason why I will let it go because it's not even a direct copy of any of the ones in the past. It is completely its own archetype.
It is comic book canon. Jared Leto's Joker is comic book canon. It is there. It exists. Which is another reason why I'm just like,
so I just
don't like that iteration.
I mean, that's
Joker
fine, and I see
all.
why, and I see why people don't like it because I'm like, yeah, I see it. I see it immediately.
The melodrama of that drama, it's just like, what? And I just saw on the internet on YouTube's the scene where Dr. Harley Quinn, when she becomes Harley Quinn, where she falls inside the
vat.
Yeah. And I was like, that's not how that happens.
No, it's not. No, not in the least.
What? So it makes me glad even more so that I didn't see Suicide Squad, because I would have ripped that movie apart.
Yeah.
And it's part of the reason why I don't do negative reviews on stuff, because I go overboard.
I mean, you brought. Yeah.
So I'm just like, if you can't say nothing nice, I just choose not to say nothing.
Well, you notice I had a couple episodes. It was like when someone's like, "Hey, Dan, we need you to tell us how you really feel." Oh, you want real talk? Okay.
Oh man,
I'm gonna hurt some feelings. That's why those episodes are called Real Talk About. And because I'm gonna be straight with you.
Yeah.
On it, I was like, you want my House of Darkner review? You want the real talk? Because the real talk.
Yeah.
I was like, this is stupid. This is stupid. This is stupid. This is stupid. That was dumb. Who came up with that? I'm gonna find you in the street.
Man. But Joaquin Phoenix is gonna be great because he's scared of it.
Yes. I just read that online. He said that.
And he is a method actor who becomes his roles. And the best ones who play the characters, any character, becomes that role. That's why Cameron Monaghan is so great as the Joker on Gotham. That's why Heath Ledger was so amazing as a Joker.
Brother, sleep.
Yeah. So Joaquin Phoenix is going to do this thing, and it's going to scare some people. Just like Heath Ledger scared people. Heath Ledger scared.
Yeah, every time there was those scenes where he's like, up close and personal, my heart was like,
yeah. It was like, Like when he would do the knife, like
the knife thing. I was just like,
and you want to know how I got these scars? It's like, oh my god!
And I'm sitting there like,
while he's got the knife to their face and in their mouth, bro, and he's slowly pulling as he's telling the story, and you're just waiting for him to just do the that was the Joker. That was scary. That was the anarchist.
Those in his face moments with people.
Yeah.
I was just like, man.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah.
He does such a good job.
Joaquin Phoenix is going to go somewhere else with this.
Oh, I'm afraid. I'm a little afraid. I'm a little afraid.
I am. But I can't wait. He's going to do an amazing job. That's going to be the Joker that'll win. Another thing I called, I knew DC was going to do this crap this year.
Oh, with the announcement?
Crisis with the Worlds thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I knew it.
You know what that means?
I knew it.
You know what that means? They're going to be coming out with a whole bunch of mess.
A bunch of crap.
And they're going to call it all canon because it's a different Earth. When I saw that announcement, so for those who don't know, DC Cinematic Universe was called DC Expanded Universe. But now they've officially changed it to Worlds of DC. Do we understand what this means, guys? For those who don't understand what this means, DC Universe has been they have been famous for creating multiple versions of the characters, and they call them all canon because they're all from different Earths or different universes. Yeah.
Infinite Crisis, Multiverse, those are all because things happen from all the multiple universes in the multiverse are affected.
And apparently in one of the, either I read or something, every X amount of years a new one gets created or something like that.
Yeah.
And so that's it's smart, but also horrible at the same time because that's DC way.
For a movie universe, that's terrible.
For a movie, because
that's a terrible idea. So because it gives them a logical reason to. Muffy, are you finished? In your house.
Yes. Yeah.
Shovel some crap into your house.
And so that means we're probably gonna get like 3 Superman, 6 Batmans, 4 Flashes.
No, we're gonna get a bunch of dang characters we don't care about, like Stargirl. Stargirl's gonna get a film because they're gonna be like, and what's sad, if she's getting her own show,
the fact that they're putting her on her stream shows means she's not gonna be in a movie. That's how they do that. Because someone's like, I want Stargirl. When? In a movie. We'll just put her on the streaming show.
Got a Joker, 2 of them.
I mean, yeah. But that's why. But do you notice that's why the Joker doesn't really exist in Gotham? Doesn't exist because the focus they're putting on him in the film. You see, you see him? See what I'm doing there, guys? See him? You for those who listen to the podcast, you know I'm doing quotation marks because while Cameron Monaghan's Joker is actually the Joker, they can't officially call him the Joker because they're using that name in the films. And so they don't want, for lack of a better term, cross the streams.
What's so ridiculous to me is they're all owned by the same company.
Yes.
What's the problem?
Marvel does the same thing.
What's the problem? Call the people by their names, please.
Yeah, I don't.
What is that?
Yeah.
We don't want to go cross properties. They're the same people. We're not dumb. We're not dumb. Stop it. I want to respond to something on what you said. I totally like switch to. You remember on your podcast last time you were talking about Universal, how they're being greedy with the Incredible Hulk property.
Yes.
Theme parks is why.
Oh,
that's why. Because you said it, I was like, dude, it's the theme parks.
That's why. Because why you're not making movies?
Yeah.
What are you doing with
that's
theme parks? You know
they
what?
Got all the little shows they do at Universal.
You know what? You're right. You're right. You're right.
So they are doing something with it,
but it's just not. Yeah. Because I was like, I couldn't think of anything. I forgot about the parks.
Yep. That's why.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
So
it makes sense.
So yeah, they're doing stuff.
They're making money from it, but not from what we think it would be.
But here's what they do need to do. They need to team up. They need to come together and just say they need to say 3 words. Let's make money.
Because it can still
join together. Let me give you the rights. Okay.
Because they can still pull it into their parks.
Exactly. They can pull it into their parks. They can put it in their movies and say, okay, you put it in the movies, guess what? Y'all get movie revenue. Now we give you some rights to use it at your parks.
Yeah.
Guess what? Y'all get some money too. Everybody's getting a piece of the pie.
You know how big would it be? If you like She-Hulk in the MCU, go on this ride.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. You're done. You're done.
You know, you still can have you can go into virtual trial.
But you know what I mean? Because like when we went to Great America. I think a few months ago, and I walked by and I saw the Mass Effect. I ran. I was like, because it's like, what? There's a ride? You know, and Mass Effect has, but that's just
don't need no dang ride.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
Yeah, right.
It didn't. But when I saw it,
yeah,
you best believe I ran to it.
Right.
But that's the point, though. It's like if you give it enough what it's supposed to have, guarantee when people go like. You know, and that's it, you know.
Yeah, Universal and Marvel Studios and stuff could make so much more money.
Y'all need to stop fighting.
So much more money if they just stop and think for a second.
That's why I think it's so funny to do that. It's like, did you not see how Disney and Sony work together? And look, we got Spider-Man in the MCU and everyone's making money. Why are you fighting against it?
Yeah,
just
don't fight it. Make that paper together.
I mean, they're not asking to take the ride out. They're asking let us make movies.
Let's make movies, and they're gonna get a piece of the movie revenue.
I mean, I'm telling you,
DC's gonna get a piece of that revenue. Don't get too greedy.
More people will show up to your stuff if there's movies out.
Yep.
That's why Universal Studios was big in the first place.
Exactly. They got their start based on movies.
Yes, just do it. Stop being selfish.
It's smart. It's smart.
I call this chair. Don't nobody cares. Just share. No one has, and I think that's what I feel. That's a thing nowadays that needs to happen. Sony and Disney proved you can work together, and still and they both got what they wanted.
Yeah.
You know,
granted, they were crappy movies.
Now, granted, I'm just turning around. Nobody wants a Morbius movie, but
they can't successfully make a Morbius movie because Michael Jackson's dead.
I hate when you say that.
Because it's so true.
I hate when you say that.
Look at Ghosts. If you guys watch Ghosts, he was pretty much Michael Morbius in that movie. Already, he was Morbius. You guys will be like, oh.
I hate when you say that.
I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna have this video on my YouTube. I'm gonna have pictures. I'm gonna put them side by side.
So did you see? There was like a meme they did about Sony. And it's like, all right, so we made a deal. We made a deal with Marvel, and they get to do Spider-Man. But we can do the Venom movie. And so they're like, okay. They're like, now we're gonna be doing a Black Cat, Silver Sable. All right, okay. Now we're gonna do a Morbius movie.
Oh, what? Yeah. I know. We do not need that movie at all.
I barely need a Black Cat, Silver Sable one,
right? But Black Cat should show up in a Spider-Man.
But I'm giving them credit because we're gonna get two characters that we normally don't see on screen. So I'm like, all right.
But she should have showed up in a Spider-Man.
No, I agree.
Not in her own movie. Nobody knows who Silver Sable is. Unless
you're people like me.
Yeah.
And she's actually gonna be one of the. She actually shows up in a Spider-Man game too. That's coming out in September.
But see, they show up in their proper place.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. That's true.
Like, give her the popularity first in another genre where people are like, oh, who is that? Oh, that's Silver Sable. You know what? Let me do some research on who that is. Oh, she's a S.H.I.E.L.D. operative who did this and and she has the power. I forget what her powers are. But
actually, I forget what hers are too.
Whatever. Oh, okay, cool. But she's super close with Black Widow. Oh, okay, awesome. Why she was Black Cat? Don't know. Should have been Black Widow, Silver Sable. We're not gonna go there. Okay, cool. Now, then, if you want to put her in something, it's like, okay, that's relatable because I know she's from the video game and I did my research. I know a little bit about her. Now it makes sense.
Yes.
But she still don't deserve her own movie.
No, she shouldn't have. But I always wonder why they do that. I don't know why. Then when I heard Sony was doing it, I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Morbius has no benefit as a character.
Not in anybody's universe.
Spider-Man or even the villains. Morbius is a completely.
I was like, when I read that, and they're like, we got Jared Leto to play Michael Morbius. Why?
No, and he's not going to pull it off.
It's just because you want to put Jared Leto's name on something. Is that what it is?
That's what it is. All these movies. That's the one thing with Sony, dude. They put big names on their movies in order for them to work. They have to do that with Venom. Fortunately. It's working because they did Venom right.
Yeah.
But had Tom Hardy not been attached to that film, there would not have been. And even though they could have did it completely correct how they're doing it now, people would not have cared.
Yeah.
It's much. You know,
no,
it would have been Marvel fans that have been trying to convince people to go see it. But like, they did Venom right. Nah, but like, I don't.
So who's playing Eddie Brock again?
Yeah. Gregory Corva. Who is that?
Yeah,
like,
who is that?
Nobody's just a name I made up.
Oh, I was gonna say,
unknown.
Who is that?
I just gave you the name of an unknown. You know, it's like.
Actually, and in all honesty, like, and it goes right back to that crap again we talked about before. My sister was like, "Yeah, my man Tom Hardy's in that Venom. I'm gonna go see that Venom." Oh my god, she did it again. She did it again yesterday because they didn't know the Aquaman movie. The Aquaman trailer came out, and I was like, "Y'all didn't know about the Aquaman trailer that came out?" She goes, "What?" Literally, I watched them do this on their phone. I'm like. And I know why they're doing it because there's some shirtless scenes with Jason Momoa in it, body slamming people, and I had to just take it. I had to between my sister and her friends, they all watched the trailer like 4 times that last night, and they all were doing their little crazy he's hot squirms, and I'm like, at least they're gonna go see the movie. At least they're gonna go see the movie. It's not for the right reasons. Well,
it's their right reasons.
It's their right reasons. Yeah, but at least you're good. And that's why that one time you told me just take it. I'm like,
yeah.
Just take it.
They're seeing it.
Yes.
That everybody knows what they're doing.
Yes.
With these guys.
Oh no. They know smart. No. That's why when I said like you said when they dropped Tom Hardy, it's like okay.
Yeah.
No, all right.
We wouldn't have cared. We got so burned and so scarred emotionally by Topher Grace and his portrayal of Eddie Brock and Muppet Venom.
First of all, by Topher Grace in general.
It could have worked if you just did it.
It could have worked.
But Muppet Venom
if they did it right. But
Muppet Venom.
But you know why? Sam Raimi didn't want to do it.
Because Sam Raimi
he was pandering to people.
Yeah, I don't.
But that goes back to like if you don't want to do it, don't do it.
Don't do it. Well, he did it because, like you said, he was pandering to people. People demanded a Venom, and so he gave us a crappy Venom, and we were.
Flint was perfectly fun.
Yeah. Sandman.
It was so good. He was so good.
And that was the one he wanted to tell, though, because he was going to be.
But that was a better story.
He was going to be the villain for Spider-Man 3.
They should have just stuck with that.
Don't should have. See, he pandered.
Be the person you want to be. Stop trying to be what everyone else wants you to be. Yeah. That's why we're getting 2 Jokers.
Because DC Worlds.
I'm so glad that convergence happened in the Marvel universe where they combined Ultimates and 616. So we don't have to worry about it. Granted, it was only 2 universes. And even they were like, look, we're going to have to merge these.
But you know what? Disney is about to become, and I'm going to call this, the world's first monopoly. Entertainment monopoly.
Because
the very fact that they were allowed to acquire...
the government approved it and everything. Yeah.
They are going to be, because Disney knows how to do it. They're like, we want to work with people to do certain things. We don't want to acquire everything. We just want our characters. But they're smart. They're becoming a monopoly, and they know what they're doing. They're doing it smooth.
Did you hear about the lawsuit? I don't know if you heard the episode on my podcast, but there was one of the shareholders of Fox was suing Disney because they're nefarious. He's like, they're of
course they are. They're a company.
I mean, yeah. But he was saying,
corporation.
But he was saying he didn't want to give the rights to Disney because he said a couple of things. Like some of their stuff, information they gave was false, and he said they are acquiring the rights for nefarious deeds.
Oh, to make movies and entertainment?
Well, here's the thing.
That's evil.
Here's my thing. Maybe they are. I have no idea. But at the same time, if the government approved it,
they did their research. They did their work. They don't just grant stuff just because.
And the fact that even Comcast was like, we're bowing out.
Yeah.
We're bowing out.
Yeah. They know what's up. You can't fight against that.
Yeah, so.
And the fact that I'm getting my Kim Possible movie. It's amazing. Live action Kim Possible.
Did they really say that?
We're doing it live, people. This is still your statement. And she looks amazing.
They already have somebody cast already?
They had her cast earlier this year.
Why have I not? Really? Wow, this must have been in the works for a minute.
Yeah, it has been. But it was very hush-hush. But they just recently released the pictures.
Good job, Disney, because I hadn't heard nothing.
Kim Possible, bro. Yeah, it was just released today. And this...
Well, I haven't been near my PC in a while, so. But I haven't heard anything.
Call me, beat me, if you want to reach me.
That sounded very weird.
That's the song. That's the theme song, dude.
Oh, is that what it says? I haven't heard that theme song in forever. Who is this cute little child?
Now, scroll. They got rid of the parachute pants. Good job.
I mean, yeah, if she's gonna be.
And they didn't do the midriff. Good job.
They gave her a little bit of skin. They probably.
But she's got a little pendant.
Yeah. It was smart, but they still wanted.
They did enough, but it was still.
They still want to give her skin. Yeah. So it is. You can see all the smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And goodness. She looks great.
She is cute.
She looks great. That movie's gonna rock.
Wait, she's 16.
Yeah.
That explains. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, this was at. No wonder I heard it was at Comic-Con.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
I'm excited.
Wow.
I'm excited. Because the next person I want to see, who's going to be cast as She-Go? What's She-Go going to look like? Because everybody knows She-Go is the fight.
She's very
perfect.
Very cute.
Perfect.
Wow, I didn't know that. Wow, that was super under the radar.
Yep.
I've been so distracted by Marvel films like that. That's probably why I didn't hear nothing. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm excited. She looks amazing. She looks good. When I get the video, post it up on there.
Wow.
It looks
wow.
Good. It looks good. So I've been wanting a Kim Possible movie forever. Because I was like, she's thinking dope.
You want a live action one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cartoon. Yeah. Like, people, we were eating cartoon.
Dope.
We were eating that sucker up.
I was like, she'd be sick as a live action movie.
Wow.
So, again, Disney just... I mean, the only... Now
y'all just surprised me. Wow.
Now, once y'all firm up, and once y'all get Star Wars on gear, then y'all be perfect. Because y'all jacking up with that. Lucasfilm is jacking up with that. So Disney needs to roll up in there and say, what's going on, people?
Yeah.
And they really did.
And I'm going to just say this right now. I'm probably going to get flack for this later, but I don't care about Billy D. Williams coming back for episode 9.
No one does.
I don't care.
No one does.
I really don't care. What is old Lando going to do?
Hey.
Now, I will give him this. If he's sitting at the bar and doing nothing, he got all kind of ladies around him, and he just says, like, how you going, baby? And he goes up, and then he walks away, good. Yeah. If it's just to say he's still alive, this is what he's doing, he doesn't need to be part of the adventure.
Hey.
My thing was this: if you didn't pull him in from 7, what do we need him now?
No, what my thing is, his qualifications are moot because he got kicked off a Dancing with the Stars 2nd episode. He couldn't hang.
What is he?
How you gonna run a sneaker cantina and illegal operations in space, but you can't hold a 2-step, Lando? Because everybody called him Lando while he was on Dancing with the Stars. And he couldn't hang. You're no longer qualified, bro.
That's still my favorite scene in Scrubs. When he was on there, they kept calling him Lando. It's just Billy D!
You're Lando, bro.
Yeah.
Just like Christopher Reeve was always Superman.
He was always Superman, yeah.
Now Henry Cavill is always Superman.
I don't care how many
Actually, you know what? Henry Cavill's smart. He because I'm ready to see him punch somebody's face out in Mission Impossible.
That's coming out
next week.
Next week.
I'm excited. Yeah.
Oh, this Friday. No. It's this week.
It's this.
It's like this coming weekend, yeah.
What's today?
Today is...
Yeah,
it's this coming weekend, yeah. I can't
wait to see that.
I have yet to miss a Mission Impossible movie.
Yeah. I missed Ghost Protocol.
Ghost Protocol was good.
It wasn't? I missed...
Because Paul Patton was in it. It was really...
lies. I did see that one because Paul Patton was in it.
You didn't see Rogue Nation. Rogue Nation was after that one. Actually, you know what I liked about Rogue Nation? It was because the build-up to what Fallout is because of Rogue Nation.
Oh, really?
And the boss, the bad guy in Rogue Nation was scary. But he didn't like... He was scary for like smart reasons. Like, and it was just... And the fact that he's in... And that's the whole part of Fallout in this one. So I'm like, okay...
I'm looking forward to it. I think it's cool. Paul Patton's fine. And Robin Thicke, you're an idiot.
Yes, very, very much so.
You deserve to lose her.
Yeah.
Because
you need to get kicked in the balls. But, and I was mad that she wasn't in Rogue Nation.
Yeah.
That
Why wasn't she? Did they explain it?
I think it was a scheduling thing or something.
No, but I mean, story-wise, did they explain it? Or
I don't remember. It's been a while. But they brought Homegirl back from Rogue Nation. The kind of like the knife, their discount Black Widow.
Yeah, see, I didn't see Rogue Nation, so I don't know.
So the girl in there is like, they end up working with...
He said discount Black Widow.
Dude, because you know why? She does the same stuff Black Widow does. The only difference is that she uses knives. She climbs on them like a spider into the hole, like in like holes and throws and stuff like that. But the difference is that in this one, like, these guys are gigantic, so they pick her up and throw her. Whereas Tasha beat up everybody.
Right. I'm taking side of Tom Cruise doing the same dang stunts all the time.
This is the third motorcycle scene?
Yeah.
Oh, the fourth?
The fourth motorcycle scene and like the sixth helicopter scene. Where you're hanging on a helicopter. Ooh!
No, last time it was a plane.
Look, we know you got the Thetans to be able to, your powers, you've reached ascendant.
Did you see the scene when he broke his ankle?
Huh?
Did you see the scene when he broke his ankle and kept finishing the shot?
That's because his Thetans activated. He reached the higher ascendant levels in Scientology. That's why. But he's doing the same stuff over and over. Okay, we get it. You do your own stunts. You're amazing. You're Tom Cruise.
That's pretty good for someone in their 50s if he's still doing their own stunts.
Yeah. Whatever. That's not him. Those are the Thetans. You know, okay. Let's do something new, people. Like, him as Ethan Hunt, sick.
Yeah, he is
Ethan Hunt.
Yeah.
That's
one of his longest running roles ever. Yeah. I mean, I was like, man, because I was talking to somebody. I was like, what was the first Mission Impossible? It was like 97, 98 or something like that.
97, I think.
So he's literally been playing the same character for 20 years.
Yeah. It's like James Bond. He's like the second, probably like the one that's kind of like James Bond, close to that. But playing it consistently, though? Yeah. Tom Cruise landed that. I mean, he's perfect. I mean, you can't get nobody else to get that role and take it like
he did. Yeah, he did.
I mean, doing his own stunts, doing, executive producing on the movie, directing some of the movie. It's like, all right, I'm down with that, I'm trying to think of a bunch of different stuff. Elizabeth Banks is directing a film, and I forget what it was.
Oh, they did announce season 2 of Star Trek Discovery.
Oh yeah.
Which I'll have to admit,
I gotta go back and look. I don't know if he's not Kirk, but I think he's Pike.
He looks like he's Pike.
I think he's Pike.
Because he looks like what's his name from the movie.
Yeah.
Except he has a little more.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm very happy.
Playing that is the dude from Inhumans.
Yeah, he's Black Bolt. It's Ansem. I think it's Ansem. He was also, for those who didn't see Inhumans, he was also in Hell on Wheels. He was in that show. But I'm glad he's working because he's not a bad actor. He's a very good actor. That's why when he was cast as Black Bolt, I was like, go ahead.
And when he was doing his Black Bolt, he was a good Black Bolt. But as soon as they put him in the cardigan,
oh god, I was so mad. I was so mad. They ruined it. I'm sorry. Anytime we bring up Inhumans and the crap they did with Inhumans, first of all, we're doing it.
They sure Sinead O'Connor and Medusa in the second episode. As soon as they got to Earth, buzz cut, just nerfed her so hard. All she had left was her pride as an Inhuman. And it was completely useless.
One of the most important characters in Inhumans history is useless. First of all, your first mistake, I'm gonna tell you this right now, Marvel. I love you guys. Your first mistake was doing an Inhuman season in an Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and not properly doing Inhumans right. Your second mistake was taking Inhumans out of the MCU in the first place. Your third mistake was the lies about that show. Oh man, we're gonna have movie production for the MCU for the Inhumans TV show, and we first thing we get out the gate was like, yeah, this is ugly. It's just like, this is ugly. You realize I have yet to watch Inhumans, and I'm so glad I didn't waste my time.
I've seen it.
I'm so glad I didn't waste my time.
You'd be so mad, bro.
I'd be so mad.
You'd be so mad. There's a dude who can the Inhuman who has the power to calculate.
Yeah. He's the best. I don't even want to know. That face, I'm so... Yeah, because it's a guy from Rush Hour who's playing him. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He was, when they were on the moon, perfect. It's like while they were on the moon and they were doing everything, it was like, oh, these are the Inhumans. Awesome.
What is it? Everything was like Karnak or something like that.
Yeah. It was perfect. All the characters, like, sick. It was like as soon as they got to Earth, it's like they forgot who they were. Or it's like they nerfed them. I don't know.
Because the problem is, like, for those who don't understand how awesome Karnak is, most Inhumans have powers, except for him. But he's so smart.
Well, that is his power.
No, it's not an actual power.
It's not?
He's so smart.
Okay, well then you'd be ticked off about that because they made it his power.
I thought it was a power.
Yeah.
But when you, because they did the origins, I watched the origins of it, it's not a power.
Well, they made it a power on the show.
It's just, he's so good that it might as well be a power.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he super socially inept too in the comic?
I don't remember.
Because they made him heckin' socially inept
I don't
to the
remember.
point where it was hilarious.
I don't remember. But it was just, he was one of the most BA Inhumans because he didn't have powers. But he can walk into a Sentinel, he'd be like, and that thing was it's because he knows exactly how to take every situation and knows what to do with it. And it was that's why I liked him in the Fantastic Four cartoon. He shook hands with Johnny. He's all, your center of gravity is here. He just like body slammed him. I was like, that is the best. It is the best ability to have. And they just made him into Boo Boo.
Well, when he got to Earth, he became Boo Boo.
And that's why Inhumans will forever be the RoboCop 3. RoboCop 3 was Boo tie.
It was.
And I hated that shit.
We're going to wrap this up right now because
Yeah.
people's coming back. But hope you guys enjoyed the episode.